If you ask me about all the 6 games, I'm really pleased with all the results. I'm really pleased with the 5 games, the way we played. I'm far from pleased about the performance tonight. A lot, but especially 2 things. If you play against a team that has such a good idea about football, knows how to bring the ball out from the back, like some other teams we faced recently, like City or Real Madrid, then you need to be so intense if you want to make it difficult for them. But if you're every time waiting a few seconds before you press, and if you do press, you are so easily outplayed, yeah, then this team can cause you a lot of problems, and that's what they showed during the whole Champions League campaign, except for PSV Eindhoven away. So I almost feel sorry for them, because they deserved so much more in this Champions League campaign than the 3 points they have till now. But yeah, we have an incredible goalkeeper. The other part was that every time we lost the ball, we were not aggressive enough. So every time we lost the ball, they could just almost every time go all the way to our goal, having a shot or a blocked shot, and then we could attack again. So hardly any control at all over the game. Maybe the second half was a bit better, but yeah, then I'm trying to be positive.
Chris, just check the microphone's on.
Is it on now? Yeah, I mean, what did you say half time? Because it did look as though you had more control second half, to be fair. They didn't really have the same chances second half, Girona, but...
Maybe the first 5 or 10 minutes they went on the counter-attack 1 or 2 times still. Yeah, like so many times this season, if a team plays us, they do something different than they do all the other games. That probably we might see this as a compliment for what we've done till now and the quality of our players. But yeah, they played without a 9, a bit similar like Leverkusen. So it wasn't always easy for us to press them well. But I don't think it had that much to do with tactics, because if it's only tactics in terms of how you have to defend, then it's when they have the ball, when they bring the ball out from the back. But if we lose the ball and they could also go all the way to our goal, that tells me that in general we were by far not aggressive enough without the ball. And yeah, maybe the goal helped us most, that we scored a goal from a penalty.
Chris McKenna.
Just on Darwin Núñez, a couple of missed chances in the first half. He seems a bit maybe low on confidence. Do you agree?
What I can agree on is that he missed a few chances. Then it's always the question, does this have anything to do with low of confidence, or is this a situation where he's in at the moment? I think every striker all around the world has periods where every ball goes in, and sometimes he has a period where you try so hard, but you're not able to score. The good thing is that we have many players that can score for us. Today Mo again. But I would have loved to see Darwin score, because I think every striker wants to score, needs goals. That's why I kept him in for quite a long time. He was a threat, but unfortunately couldn't score because, yes, Alisson made a lot of saves, but I think if you make a highlight of this game, we will see a few chances that we had as well, which is something is normal. What is not normal is that we concede so many chances.
Jen at the back.
Sí, Jordi Quixano del diario El País. Quería preguntarle si considera que el Girona es un gran equipo, pero que pierde fuerza en las áreas, sobre todo en el área rival.
Losing strength.
Que pierde fuerza o que se vuelve más débil en el área rival.
I don't know. I can only be positive about Girona. I have so much respect for them. Last year they were an incredible team to watch. They had so many quality players. Now after the game, I can maybe be a bit more honest, because you don't say this before the game, but they lost a bit of quality, in my opinion. And if you can still play like this, that is a big compliment for the manager. That he's able in every Champions League game to play his own style, to make it so difficult for Paris Saint-Germain, difficult for Liverpool, difficult for Feyenoord. Those were the 3 games I watched most. and all because of they have such a good idea about how they want to bring the ball out from the back. So I would, if I think, but yeah, if you give this manager the same quality players as he had last season, he will do exactly the same again, and top 3, top 5 in this league. But unfortunately for them, and it is mostly like this. They lose a bit of quality. Still good players. They still have good players, but not exactly the same quality as they had last season.
All done. Finish. Last one. Richard.
Oh.
Finally got it working. Hi Anna, sorry, just to go back to Alisson. Queeve's obviously been in brilliant form. You've said all along that Alisson is your first choice goalkeeper. And I know you've said he made some good saves, but just to build on that, he really showed tonight why. And having been out for 2 months, it didn't look like he'd been away.
No, he definitely didn't. Yeah, I said out of a bit of a joke that maybe the players wanted to see how fit he really was, so to give him so much work. But of course, that was not our plan. He showed again today why I said so many times that he's our first goalkeeper. That has nothing to do with Queeve. He did so well. But Alisson has been so important for this club for so many years, for his country as well, and showed today that he's probably one of the best, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the world. And let's hope he can continue bringing these performances in. Let's even hope more that he can stay fit.